Welcome to today's webinar, the second session in our Cloud QCamp online event. I'm Phil Wainwright, and I'll be introducing our topic today. Thank you for joining us. The title of our webinar today is How the Cloud Changes the Way Applications Are Developed. I'm Phil Wainwright, Industry Analyst with Procalux Ventures and Community Manager for Leveraging the Connected Web at ebizQ. I'll be the first speaker on today's topic, and it's my pleasure to be joined today by Alex Barnett, who is Group Manager of Developer Relations at Intuit. Alex, good to have you with us. Now, we're glad to have Intuit as the sponsor of today's webcast, and Alex will be making the second of today's presentations. And in fact, Alex has a huge amount of experience of this topic, both in his current role at Intuit and in previous roles at Bungie Labs and Microsoft. So we look forward to hearing what he has to say later on. And in fact, I tend to think of the cloud as a kind of pyramid, which splits up into several layers. So let's discuss what those are. The term cloud actually derives from the icon engineers used to put in network diagrams and PowerPoint slides when they wanted to show the internet. And basically it means all that stuff out there that we don't know the inner details of. So although some purists are going to disagree with me, I think it's legitimate to use the term cloud to cover any computing resource that's delivered over the web as a service. And my pyramid shows this as a service stack. You might also call it the cloud services stack. So starting at the top of the pyramid, we have software as a service, which you can also call cloud applications. And well-known popular examples include Salesforce.com, NetSuite, Google Apps, SuccessFactors, and so on. The next layer down is platform as a service. And that's what we're going to be concentrating in today's session. Now, another way of thinking about this layer is the three-letter acronym IDE, which stands for Integrated Development Environment, and has traditionally been the platform that you would use to develop an application for deployment on a conventional application platform. And so platform as a service means the cloud version of that, a cloud IDE. It's a hosted development environment where you can build and deploy an application that's there in the cloud and deployed from the cloud.
So there's one kind of big trend that we're noticing amongst our small business customers. We've got about 4 million small business customers in North America, about 25 million users within those companies. And we're seeing their adoption rates of software as a service as being a big mega trend that we're noticing. One question that we went out and asked our QuickBooks customers is around their adoption or their willingness to use or adopt software as a service solutions. The good news is that the majority of those customers told us that if the solution is right for them and it solves the right business problem, that they would be willing or already using it. Only 12% said that they wouldn't, and that they may vary because of the reasons for that may be around security or not familiar with the SaaS model or not comfortable with the idea of using web-based solutions. So that's a kind of data point to help understand why we are getting involved and driving forward around the connected services strategy.